Everything seems to be in order, as far as I can tell. Now, of course, we have to switch to Cryptic Passage. And I do believe we start out underwater, don't we? In CP8, so the moment I load in, things will get quite dicey. We'll begin the long and painful, arduous process of drowning to death. As one does. Alright. Now then, need to prepare for some sensible course of action. Why did it switch to lime? What on earth? Oh. Alright. I won't have time to do an ammo check, but that's fine. I am prepared for that eventuality. I will just have to improvise. Everything does appear to be in order. Lights are fine, audio's fine. Game's fine, isn't it? It's fine. It's fine. Ow! Hold on, this is the way we are supposed to go, isn't it? Yes, it is. This is the abysmal mine. Not abyssal, I guess. Abysmal is really the term. Oh! Oh! Alright then. Well then, I guess I can go that way. Should I choose to? Let me... Little glitching fish. Let me try to figure this one out. Yes, with the music blaring, what should I do? I can hypothetically... I'm going to reload, quite obviously, because I'm one elf. Hello, Flame! I'm trying to decide on my next course of action, because the circumstances are quite dire. You see, I begin underwater. This cannot really be helped. I wish I could turn the music down the tiniest of bits, but it just won't happen. Alright, I start out underwater. I can either immediately emerge and go through here, or I can go forward and right into the welcome embrace of the cultists. Or I can stay underwater and try to deal with the fish. Not a single one of these options pleases me. Only 15 shots in the Tommy gun, so I can't really go out blasting. The only saving grace in this situation is the doctor's bag I have. But that won't serve me too long. They probably are, but once again, I'm going to reload. I'm just planning my steps from there. Of course they are underwater. I'm tempted to deal with the cultists, but I think I should deal with the fish first. Okay, let's redo this. Emerge, save, deal with the fish. And I think the safest option is to just use dynamite. You know, the moment I said that, I've regretted saying it. How insane is that? The safest thing I can come up with is the usage of dynamite? Then again, I'm not wrong, am I? It is the safest option. What a messed up world this guy lives in. Okay, there's a loop piranha over there. And another one further ahead. Piranha over there, hands in the air. Right, there's one here. Any more? I just see the one. Oh, this is another one. This is another one. There we go. Where are you, little fish? Ugh! Nope. You stay away from me. Nope. Nope. Oh, this is going to be hell. It always has been. Emerge. Let's do this a couple more times. Submerge. Shoot the fish. Squish the fish. Alright. Alright, we're done with this portion. I guess the fish are dead. Not that I should be particularly proud of that ichthyological disaster, but they have been dealt with. My ammo situation is particularly pathetic. But I guess I've had it worse. I've most certainly had it worse. Alright, 62 shots on the flare gun, not too shabby. 86 on the shotgun, so I can safely rely on it. 15 on the Tommy gun, very little. Then there's 37 shots on the napalm launcher. This is a lot. I think it holds 40 at the maximum or something like that. It's quite impressive. Decent bit of dynamite. Two types of additional bits of dynamite. Two additional types of dynamite. And then there's the plasma gun. That's about it. I think I'll stick with the... Should I stick with the shotgun? It's good for short range solutions, but my goodness, it's going to be atrocious dealing with the cultists from afar. But then again, what am I supposed to do? Just switch to the flare gun and try to nail them from afar? That doesn't sound right. But then again, what am I supposed to do otherwise? Now I could switch to the plasma gun, but that would probably be the safest solution. Deals a lot of damage very quickly. Switching to the napalm launcher is finicky. The napalm launcher fires a very slow-moving projectile, so it will take a while for the cultists to be eliminated. And as the projectile travels their way, they can keep barraging me with shots. Let's try it out with the flare gun. It doesn't matter all that much now, does it? Oh no. The simplest solutions are usually the best ones, at least in this game, obviously. Pick up the pouch, and now I'm healed. Stop flickering! You're a cave! Why is the light in the cave flickering? Is the power going out? Whatever. That's a shoddy cave we're dealing with. Bats! Bats! Wait, are they still alive or are they not? I can't... Yeah. Because for a moment there I thought... they drowned themselves. I thought I heard them die. They just plunged themselves under... I can still hear them. Do they live underwater now? Is that what I'm dealing with? Underwater bats? They do count as kills, so I need to find them. No. No, it's one bat over there. Up by the ceiling, I think. Yep, that's the bat. And it's gone. I've said this so many times that the fact that it just presents itself to me as an obvious topic of conversation, well, a monologue really, doesn't seem a particularly compelling argument, and yet I feel nevertheless somewhat compelled to remark on it. We had bats just appear all the way from out there, from the cave, and then plummet. Not even to the ground, no. Just dive into the water and drown. Effectively killing themselves. Now, I don't hold that against them. It really helps. It takes them out of the pool of opponents I have to worry about. It lowers the number of... I don't have to waste ammo on them and so on. But still, it just doesn't feel right. Can I explode these barrels? Let's find out without wasting ammo. I don't know, maybe these count as kills. Maybe there's something in the barrels you need to kill, and for that you need to shoot the barrel. Whatever, I have the ammo to spare, I can do this. Can I actually hop onto the other side? Is that feasible? Let's try. You presumably need to reach that crane and lower this. The AI doesn't recognize the water. Well, you know, some intelligence, although possibly not a higher form of intelligence, has placed the water there. So you'd think people placing the bats would realize that the bats are there and the water is there, and that they should path their way somewhat more wisely. But no. I don't want to pick this up because I don't want to waste all the health I have gathered. What about this crate then? Nothing can be extracted from it. Can you hop on it? Well, you can hypothetically hop on it, but it doesn't do much. You can stand on the crate. You'd think this would be lowered as a solution to some puzzle, but no. Don't want to pick up the doctor's bag. Let's just blow up the way to the doll. Is this the side path or the main path? I never can quite tell, which is annoying. Oh, look, civilians. Oh, I should have expected enemies. Under construction, eh? No, please don't go into the water! Can you swim? Can civilians swim? Possibly not, but that's fine because they can run in circles underwater. Okay. That was a nice kill. Yet another one. Wow, it's as if his very soul flew to the right side as his body collapsed to the left one. Curious, and there's TNT over here. I think if I shoot this, it'll collapse the tunnel. So I won't be able to progress further. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Because I can go down this path, but on the other hand, I can obviously go all the way back to the more natural path down there where I emerge from the water. Should I follow or should I go back the other path? They probably converge at some point. I'm heading back. Alright, let's go through here. And expect the worst. Obviously hoping for the best. Oh, I guess this is the way to traverse terrain. You try to slide up the stairs, but if you can't, keep on crouching and hop. Hop while crouching. Danger. Oh no, not this again. It is the abysmal mine, and I have left the mine going through here, so presumably I need to come back. Vengeance shall be mine. There's basically nothing here. Now, that seems to suggest that there might just be some sort of a secret hidden nearby. They wouldn't leave this completely empty, now would they? And the simplest way to check is to just check the minimap. This is the way down. And this leads absolutely nowhere. Huh. Alright then. I'm glad I have that sorted out. I guess there's nowhere to turn to, nowhere else to go, but down. Not necessarily the most motivational of speeches, but fair enough. Through here, through there. Hold on. If you collapse the tunnel by blowing this up, what do you do then? Because this is the only path forward. Alright. Let's find out. Well, the answer is simple. You do not collapse the tunnel. Because then you would have no way forward. So you just open a secret passageway over here. Presumably with a secret beyond. Alright. Let's investigate then. No, no! File key. That's not a secret passageway, apparently. That's Obviously, that's necessary. Of course you need to pick up the file key. Presumably you'll encounter the file doll, and presumably it's mandatory to go there. Emerge, and all the fish are dead, thank goodness. There's some healing here, and some shotgun shells. Let's pick them up. Scoop them up right away. I think that's enough brains for now, thank you. Down the zombie goes, scaring the civilian on its way out. Under construction, plenty of healing pouches all around. Presumably they expect you to get hurt severely by the cultists. And thus they are so gracious. But I did decide to take out the cultists safely. And I did. Oh, come on, I've missed a shot. But that's okay. I'll just eat that. I'll just deal with the fact that I've missed the shot. Let's kick the head into the water. Into the drink it goes. Swirling on its way. The music is overpowering. Left or right? Let's go right first. It's basically nothing here. It's a dead end. I'm full on dynamite. How could I let this happen? Well, guess I know what I'll be using in the near future. Might as well. It's not like I'm particularly constrained. Well, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. If I encounter some cultists, but I'm... Oh boy, fine, fine. Come on, the zombie. No, stop that! No, stop it! Leave him! Leave him alone! I've saved the civilian, I guess. Don't panic, just jump into the water. I guess I can use him as bait, although that seems cruel. What?! Well, that was a bit unexpected. But oh, come on. You know what? I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage. I deserve that. For not being prepared. For just mugging to the camera. Right. Let's save up. Actually, I got hit because I wanted to save because I didn't want to get hit. So I deserve that damage all the more. That's on me. Oh, the zombies are gone. Great. Let's switch to the Tommy gun. What's beyond the doll? What would you expect to be beyond the doll? Obviously, it's cultists! Eesh. Alright, let's pick up all the pouches. Little healing pouches. Activate this, and I'm cured. Alright, open the door, get on the floor. Cultist doing the dinosaur. I got hurt again, that's okay. I do have the file key, so I could hypothetically go through the door immediately. I can also hop on down into the river. Let's not do that. I can go up, and I can go down. Let's go up. Tesla ammo and armor, alright? Not much to see here, that's it. That's about it. Let's head on down. Another doctor's bag. What's up, Doc? Whoa. No, that's quite enough brains. Alright, let's blow them up with dynamite. I have plenty of that. And they are stupid enough to position themselves just right. Nice. Switching back to the shotgun. Blew off its head. Oh no, no. Not a minecart ride. Doesn't bode well. Dynamite picked up. This is a dead end, isn't it? It is. What is that sound? Danger. Oh dear. This is presumably a bottomless pit. I'm almost certain if you hop on down, you just die. But out of sheer curiosity. Yep, you fall down the pit and you die. Let's not do that. You need the skull key to go through here.
I need a key.
It's not bottom. You do have a point though. It is a bottom full pit. I have discovered the bottom of the pit. Can't ride this, presumably.
I need a key.
I'll ride it further down the line. I don't have the skull key, so I can't go through the... Ah, the black sky. Glorious. I need the spider key to go through the... Though I could explore the water. Should I explore the water? Let's try. Okay. Well, the water is solid. Which is fine. It's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that.
I need a key.
No, 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 no!
I need a key.
Doctor's bag. I've seen two doctor's bags already, so it doesn't matter. Oh, thank goodness, you can get back up. I thought I was soft-locked for a moment. Okay, okay, you can get back up through here. You're not stuck if you hop down below. But yeah, I'm not going to waste the doctor's bag I have right now. And if I want to replace it, there's one by the crane and there's one by the zombies. So I have a whopping 2 that I can fall back on. So presumably I shouldn't worry about lost health. Let's just go out to guns blazing! Oh, more brains. See, I've decided to set the zombies ablaze before they fell off the bridge. I figured that was the way to go. A flaming skull. How nice. You know, I wouldn't put it past this game. Remember how I got trapped behind the waterfall? That was perfectly predictable, and it did happen, didn't it? Oh look, a life seed. Hi. Join us, huh? Well, no thank you. I'm not... Oh, come on! Never... You know what? No, I'll take the damage. I'll just use up the doctor's bag, which I already did. Right, the next step is to pick up the life seed. There's also the guns akimbo over here, and then there's the idol. Some place will go down because of... You know, you could hypothetically make the argument that you need to have the spider key before you progress, so presumably if you're smart enough, you're not going to go down unless you have the spider key. But yes, that would be what I believe one refers to in layman's terms as a dick move to just block you over there. Or a level of incompetence hitherto unheard of. Well, maybe not unheard of, but one that would be heavily frowned upon. I should be more decisive. I mean, come on, I have the guns akimbo right there. You should have that's a good... Yeah, that's true. But then again, you know, there are so many things in game design that seem obvious to us now, but at the same time, they weren't always obvious. Like, say, the fact that in adventure games, you cannot plop the player down into a new area with no ability to go back to the old area, at the same time expecting him to retain an item from the old area, unless you have explicitly forced him to pick it up and use it in that old area first. And yet, in say the first Space Quest, you can absolutely leave and be completely stuck and be unable to tell that you're completely hopelessly stuck just by not exploring sufficiently. Now, I know that this game isn't as old, but at the same time, I've seen horrible things in my life. See, I presumably shouldn't hesitate like that. It's completely pointless, but at the same time, I kinda can't help myself. Should I pick up the guns akimbo? Before I head down, I hear a hand. So the point of which games was supposed to, yeah, be cryptic. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, and then people decided to, yeah, and then you'd have people communicating, thereby saving others from having to struggle through these puzzles, at which point it became kind of pointless. I mean, I guess you could always cheat if you want to count that as cheating. You know, whoa, not the whoa, how? Stop! Wow! And here I was, deeply convinced that it could not possibly reach you if you were that high up there. There was no way, and yet, how wrong I was. Well, you can argue about Alone in the Dark, I guess. Quite a few things will explain, that's true. But then again, some things did require a decent bit of... a decent leap of logic. Say, that little Indian painting. It shoots an arrow at you. How are you supposed to know that you're supposed to shoot an arrow at it for it to die? That's pattern matching, I get it, but at the same time... it doesn't make sense. There's nothing explicitly stated about this being the solution to this particular puzzle. You just have a painting on the other side of the wall, and you're supposed to figure out that you're supposed to use a bow and arrow to resolve that. From which point on, the bow and arrow basically become useless. I mean, I guess. Yeah, the control... I don't know about that. Once again, I guess it's been a staple of survival horror. That you have so-called tank controls. I don't know. It's like the restrictive camera angles of Resident Evil. They do serve a purpose. Plenty of annoying things serve a purpose. I mean, yeah, and at the same... I mean, you associate them, but that's not the way you deal with them, right? You shoot them with a gun. That's the whole point. Of course you associate them, but that's not how you deal with them. That's how they try to deal with you. So even on that level, it doesn't make logical sense. Because never mind the American-centric aspect of it all. I can deal with basically any bit of American-centrism by this point. I think... it opens something. Ah-ha-ha! A secret. Can you get trapped inside? Okay, and now what? Okay, you just open it from inside. And, of course, since it's associated with the radio, that causes the radio to make a sound. Can you open it from the outside? No. Okay, fair enough. Alright, nice little, neat little puzzle. Did I even, did that even count as a secret? I didn't get the message, or I have failed to read it. There's a hand down there. And some dynamite I need to set off. Alright, let's do that. By this point, the guns akimbo are basically pointless, aren't they? I've hesitated for too long. Is that... No, I was just wondering. Was that in range? Yes, yes it was. And that did basically nothing. That was there to blow up the zombies. Oh dear. I don't want to pick up the life seed, because then if I get hurt, I lose the extra overhealed health. Dear oh dear. My hesitance will be my undoing. Oh, and that's just to blow up zombies as well. Sheesh. Fine, we are picking up the life seed. Not a care in the world. It's possible to run away. Well, I did path around it once, and I guess I did tank the health loss. Ugh, I'd rather not think about it at this point. I'm glad that's behind me. Oh, oh come on. Well, there goes my overheal. To an extent. Fine, let's just go. Oh, wait, that... Oh! Okay, you use the control panel. Open this up. And then you... And then you... And... Hey, you can leave down below. Whoa, no! Whew. Try shooting the control panel. No, you just hop on down and get out through here. Top shelf. These barrels presumably cannot be blown up, can they? I don't think they can. Can't get back up there unless I use the conveyor belt. So let's try to do that.
I need a key.
Yep. Can't I mean, I can shoot these, it does nothing. Cultists to the left and to the right, one would presume. Maybe just to the left. Down he goes. I presumably have to go through there, and soon enough I will. Any cultists down the corridor? No. What about over here? Oh, how quick! Look, a cultist! More of them, actually. Can I actually gun them down from here? Yep. Not only is it worth a shot, it actually works. Let's riddle the gargoyle with bullets, since I have the opportunity. Oh, this is going to be annoying as hell. I don't think I even should bother trying to kill the gargoyle from here. Now, it would be reasonably safe, but it would be incredibly annoying to try. Ugh. And now it's just going to go absolutely berserk over there. Alright, there's a door through here. On the other side, presumably, lurk cultists aplenty. A spider! A spider! Whip up the can! 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 Where's the can? That's 7, isn't it? It's 7. 7. Can! That's what happens with melee foes. You can just use these annoying weapons on them. It does take a while to take them out, but once again you have all the time in the world, because they can't hurt you from afar. Tommy gun, huh? Oh, but not another one! All you know, you can just shoot it... Oh, come on. All you can just shoot it once with the shotgun, with both the barrels, and that also, thankfully, just kills the spider. I guess instead of using that silly can, you can just do that. You know, it would make perfect logical sense to be able to... Not only be able to, for the spray can to be the optimal way of dealing with the spiders. Main gun the napalm... I can do whatever I want. Once again, I'm being overly... I'm just being paranoid over here, that's what I tend to do. Okay, here's the thing. I can go through here, but it's going to be somewhat annoying. Or I can head back and try to use the keys I have gathered. I do believe there was something I needed the skull key for, though I can't remember what exactly. This requires the I key. Also don't know about the guns akimbo. At this point, I guess they are just dead weight. I need to just be impulsive about these things. I'm trying to be too strategic, and as a result, I just waste time. Right, let's save and try to get through the crushers. What? Flame, did you see that? This is... What? Okay, no. It's a compromise to get rid of the killing doll. Okay, I guess, but on the other hand, this leads nowhere. There's nothing there. There's just nothing there. No extra path, no secret, nothing to pick up, just nothing. You can go there, I guess, if it tickles your fancy, but other than that, there's no point. I mean, why should I complain? Alright, I'll pick this up once I'm ready to go through the idol. This requires a spider key, and what I have is the skeleton key. Well, this skull key. A skeleton key should open every door. By its very nature. I don't know. Maybe I'm just whinging to hear myself talk and to have something to talk about. Because, as I am mortally afraid to progress, this is the second best thing I can do. Just whinge about things going wrong, if anything does. It's not that bad, I guess. Although, once again, from time to time, I do get the impression that there are better ways to resolve these problems. Sometimes the problems are not particularly novel, they're not particularly difficult. You can implement these things. It may take a bit of time, a bit of effort intellectually, but you can do it. Okay, maybe maybe they can, but I sure can. I would imagine. Come on, come on. I've had the two of you escape last time. Maybe it's the same wraiths. How about that? That's a fun thing to consider. Maybe it's the same two wraiths we saw spinning last time. Come on, just... Spinning is indeed a good trick, but oh look, they're dancing. That's beautiful. It's like a wraith mating dance. You know, I've seen, I believe, bald eagles do it. It is truly a sight to behold. They interlock their claws and swirl in the air majestically. You know what? Whatever. I don't care. Just, maybe I should just go in there. Just get down here! Come on. Okay. But you know what? I'll compromise. Just get down here! Please. Oh, great. You can actually submerge yourself. Oh, look. The staff. How did... What? How did the fish die? Less yelling, more attacking, please. What? It attacked the... Of course it attacked the... Why wouldn't it? Come on! Get over here! You know, when they come out screaming and attack you, that's one thing. But if they're just incorporeal and swirling in the air pointlessly while yelling, that is just sad. At this point, you're not afraid of them, you just want to help them. Because there's clearly something wrong going on there. You relax though, Caleb, it's gonna be fine. Whoa, it's a life seed! Oh, yes, it is. Okay, how do I deal with the fish? How about with dynamite? That's a good way to deal with it. Basically all of life's problems. Don't know how to deal with something? Whip out the dynamite. Okay. The worst part about them is that they try to get close. Fine, I'll just toss dynamite some more. That's at least one fish dead. As they get close, your first objective obviously is to get away so that the fish doesn't nibble on you. But it's also difficult to aim at that point. Alright, fine. Done. Thank goodness. Okay, let's finally pick up that silly spider key. Spider key picked up. I think that's also all the fish. So long and thanks for all the fish, I guess. Game. Oh, that's right. You can't open this, and you get no message as to why you can't open it. That's cute. Do we use the minecart now? Do we? That would be fun. Some point, presumably, we will ride this minecart. Although, you know, I would also be open to the possibility that we never actually get to ride this minecart down. It would be a cruel surprise, but it's certainly possible. Imagine that. Placing it there and not having you use it. It's almost as cruel as Resident Evil 0. Placing a No, it's not Resident Evil 0. What am I talking about? No. You did use the piano in both Resident Evil 1 and 0. In The Evil Within, you were presented with a piano, with which you did absolutely nothing. Which is glorious. Subverting unreasonable expectations. Alright. Spider doll. Rat! You'd expect spiders, but no. Well. There we go. I got him as the door was shutting down, because then I figured the door would have been beneath his center of mass, and I do think, I suspect, there's a line drawn between the center of mass and your center of mass to establish whether there's a line of sight. I don't know if that's the implementation, but I guess. Don't throw dynamite, or else I'm just gonna die here. Right, how do I deal with the bats? The swarm of bats. That's how I deal with the swarm of bats. I just shoot them. Oh, look, spiders. Well, in that case... Let me use the plasma rifle? No, that doesn't sound right. Let's try to use dynamite. That's probably the most inefficient way of dealing with anything I've ever used. Although, don't quote me on that one. I've probably done double things. Let's not underestimate my ability to be incompetent. Let's just plow through this. I have the health. As long as I don't overdo it, I'm just gonna be fine. Where's the bat? I don't know at which point I've decided that I'm going to at least try to get 100% of kills. But it's just an annoying decision in practice. At least in this game. The bats and the fish. They're annoying because you are somewhat restricted in the angles of aiming. You can't point straight up, which I understand, because then pointing down becomes confusing. If you can point straight up, which way exactly do you turn when you turn down? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You still have the facing direction determined. It can be done. It can be resolved technically. For a moment there I thought to myself, oh no, hold on. At this point you would achieve gimbal lock with Euler angles. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You can prevent a gimbal lock by just applying these turns in the proper order. Yeah, I know you turn in 3 directions, but First of all, you're presumably just going to use quaternions anyway, and second of all, even if... Actually, no, you're not. As far as cameras are concerned, that's actually the textbook example of where you use Euler angles in video games. Anyway, even if you do that, you just apply them in the right order, and you never get the player gimbal locked. Which actually makes me wonder, is there actually a game dumb enough where you have an FPS where you can get gimbal locked? Because I presume anyone afraid of such a possibility would just do the obvious thing, that is, restrict your vertical movement, so you can't look straight up, and therefore you cannot gimbal lock yourself. Is that comprehensible in any way, shape, or form? I don't know. Well, either way, it was an interesting thing to contemplate, I think. Well, at least it was interesting from my perspective. Okay, fine, there's a pit that might be bottom full for all I know. And there's a gargoyle that has finally decided to grace me with its presence. And I've blown it away with the right click of the flare gun, which is fine, which is fair enough. I can't pick up the plasma gun, even though I presumably should have just used up some plasma ammo to pick this up. It would have been much quicker to just kill the gargoyle that way. But I didn't do it, and now I'm all out of shotgun ammo and I'm all out of Tommy gun ammo. As a consequence of which, I guess I am going to switch to the plasma gun. I see. And if you lower the pillar... Okay. We're leaving. You know, I didn't have to do that. I did not have to do that. Why did I do that? I got my key, I should have just gotten out. Oh no, what have I done? Now, for all I know, I have opened up the secret passageway to a secret level someplace. Anyway, as I was saying... I have the I key. There's guns akimbo over here. I presumably will double plasma whatever's on the other side. Let's do this. Guns akimbo. No! No! Every time! It's just the end of the level. Which puts me in a rather awkward spot, because I kind of feel done with this entire thing. Yeesh. Once again, it arguably is on me. I could have used the guns akimbo earlier on when I was dealing with the fat zombies down below and the two hands. Wouldn't have done me much good, because that was not something you want to jump into guns blazing, but I could have used it then. I picked up that guns akimbo now, and what did I do? I killed a single hellhound, that was it. I've slain absolutely everything, 67 out of 67 targets, and I've discovered absolutely no secrets to speak of.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too, Caleb, me too. But tell you what, buddy, I'm just going to save here. And instead of plunging him down this, as we are riding a minecart down a mine that's presumably haunted and horrifying, as I have said, as I have suggested, Because obviously we're going to get inside the minecart, right all the way down, and then presumably discover what is all the way down. All the horrifying chthonic monstrosities. But before we do that, I guess I'll take a bit of a break. So thank you all for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.